I'm the Magicest. Chapter 9. Now I have been defeated in battle. Sayaka woke up from unconsciousness. She was as happy as could be, except for the part where Kyoko clocked her on the head with a spear.
Yarg, I be happy as can be, for my first mate Kyosuke be nursed back to health, safe as a swaddling babe. His precious booty shall soon belong to Captain Sayaka Miki, smartest magical girl of the 7 seas. Yarg.
And that was when Kyubey appeared with a popping sound and an explosion of streamers and confetti. Here's Kyubey, he said while holding his pipe like an axe. Sayaka tried to make Kyubey walk the plank, but he had no ship, nor crew, nor ocean.
Arrgh, if I had myself a ship upon the briny deep, you'd be walking the plank, for you can speak another word. Fortunate circumstances for a bilged rat such as yourself, Kyubey.
Kyubey didn't care about Sayaka playing pirate. Sayaka, you silly sausage, have you checked your gumball lately? Well, have you? As Sayaka could see, her magical girl gumball was almost blackened with a strange mist. Kyubey put on his most serious face. He knew that it was a bad sign for Sayaka, and she would have to find more witch's jelly beans to make her gumball clean once more. You're fucked, son. Shouldn't have used so much magic to fight them crazy-ass witches. Just then, Madoka arrived, wearing her usual clothes, except they were all painted in a camouflage pattern. She did a very flashy version of parkour, jumping about like Spider-Man combined with Genghis Khan. Spider-Khan, I love that guy, Kyubey exclaimed. And just like that, Madoka snatched away Sayaka's gumball and tossed it into a lake, making her faint once more. Kyubey was so mad at Madoka, he did his face to show how truly furious he was at Madoka's cardinal sin. Madoka, you did a very bad thing, you're going straight to hell. Oh, Madoka, nice day today, right? Madoka noticed that Sayaka was no longer moving. She looked like a mannequin, except she looked like a mannequin of Sayaka. Kyubey, what happened? Kyubey interrupted. If you really wanted Sayaka dead, you should have just wished for her to die, or you could have poisoned her rum. But instead, you were an idiot and threw her gumball into a lake, where it will get eaten by a fish or something. Didn't I tell you that magical girls need to keep their gumballs on their person at all times? No. Whoops. Madoka had no time to punish Kyubey for keeping the truth from her. She had to disguise herself as Sayaka to get close to Kyosuke. After a humbling realization and heavy doses of milkshakes, Kyoko realized that Sayaka was not a bad person after all. And even though she needed the witch's jelly beans, she was a magical girl too, and they all needed the jelly beans. So she decided to make amends so that they could both become better friends than Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Hey, Sayako!
Kyoko bit into a raw pineapple while talking to Sayaka's unmoving body.
Sorry I was such a bitch too.
But I just met you, so this is crazy. So here's my sword. An axe! She threw an axe made of chocolate to Sayaka, and it bounced off of her arm.
You see, I made a wish too. I was a lonely little girl whose father had a church, but nobody came to his sermons. So Kyubey came to me, and before I could cook him, he let me make a wish. And you know what I wished for?
No response.
I wished that they gave out free popcorn at this church, and that made more people come. But one day, someone died while choking on a kernel, and their father was ruined. He had to cook himself to feed the rest of us.
Kyoko cried while taking a big bite of a huge onion.
This onion sure is oniony.
And Mr. Bacon, who hated onions, slapped the onion out of Kyoko's arm. This pushed Kyoko's mood. She hated whenever food was wasted. There were starving magical girls in third world planets after all.
You're just as bad as that Homina chick. Even if she's good at DDR, she's a damn dirty cheater when it comes to air hockey, just like you.
Kyoko whipped out her spear and sliced the fallen onion into onion rings, and then tossed them to Mr. Bacon. But Mr. Bacon's weakness was not onion rings. He could easily block them with his suitcase. That was his time to use the suitcase's flamethrower to cook the onion rings to make them crispy and golden brown. While the battle raged on, Madoka was sneaking about Kyosuke's backyard, where he was sunbathing even though it was late in the evening. She put on her Sayaka disguise and threw a pebble at his head to wake him up. Hey, who threw that pebble on my head to wake me up? Kyosuke grumbled. And then Madoka skipped merrily over, hiding her knife behind her back.
Hi, says lover boy. It's me, Sayaka. Sayaka, whatever I told you my last name was.
Kyosuke was happy to see Sayaka, Oh, thank goodness you came to see me, Sayaka. Madoka bowed, twirling the knife behind her back.
Not a problem, lunch meat. Kyosuke. No, wait, lunch meat.
Kyosuke checked his moonlight tan and screamed at the result. Sayaka, I think I know why my hand was healed so suddenly. Madoka denied the existence of magical girls.
And there was Kyosuke trying to play violin, and here comes his death. And just before the hospital decided to kick him out, his hand got better. And all the kids cheered. But I didn't cheer. I stood right up and started shouting, "This isn't what happened last week. Have you all got amnesia? They just cheated us. This isn't fair. He didn't get healed by Kakadu magical girl powers."
Kyosuke scratched his beautiful head. What? Madoka had nothing more to say, so she held out her hand to let Kyosuke continue. I figured out that my hand injury was all just a weird dream that I had in a coma at the hospital, and my hand was fine all along. Funny story, right? I mean, people usually can't tell when they get into comas, but... Madoka's knifing hand slipped, and Kyosuke paid the price. But at least her plan was complete. Now that Kyosuke was out of the way, it was okay to give Sayaka her gumball now. Kyoko and Mr. Bacon were equally impressive fighters. Or so you would think. Actually, Kyoko had curb-stomped Mr. Bacon with no effort, as she had gained much energy from eating the deep-fried onion rings and gained their power of onion. Now I have been defeated in battle, Mr. Bacon whined. Kyoko was annoyed at having to waste time battling some nobody, but she was more concerned at Sayaka's situation. Vultures were starting to circle over her body.
What are vultures doing in Japan?
She thought while nibbling on a pretzel. And then Madoka returned, dragging a sack behind her.
Good news, everyone,
she said in her best Farnsworth impression.
I have a surprise for you, Sayaka. It's in this sack.
Before unconscious Sayaka could not reply, a barrel flew in their direction, and Mr. Bacon had to pull Madoka out of the way to stop her from getting smashed. The barrel contained one fish, and Kyubei jumped out of the bushes, holding his sniper rifle. But before he could shoot... That won't be crucial. Homura appeared out of nowhere, flipped her hair, and fired a revolver at the fish in the barrel. It died, and burped out something shiny and blue, which landed in Sayaka's hands. Sayaka woke up, with yet another different accent, of course. What are you wee pansies looking at? You want to see what I'm wearing under my kilt or something? For some reason, bagpipe music was playing while she was talking. It was in fact Homura practicing her bagpipe piece. You playing bagpipes just 'cause I'm a Scot, are ya? I got a sword with your name on it, wee lassie. Sayaka was belligerent, and so took a swig of whiskey to stoke the blood in her veins. She yelled at Madoka. You little sackwaggis, why are you such a coward? Even Mr. Bacon took Cuba's magical gal off her, and now he's in a bloody dress. Mr. Bacon did a small pirouette. Oh, you got nothing to wish for, eh, lass? Why didn't you wish for a bloody pair of balls so you won't be such a baby? Madoka snarled. Oh, what's that? You're feeling sorry for yourself, lass? Try being a Japanese and Sky's magical girl, then we'll talk. Now, play me off, Homura. Homura flipped her hair and then played a bagpipe rendition of the Keyboard Cat song while Sayaka marched off. Kyoko finished the rest of the fish and gave chase, and Kyubei looked eagerly at Madoka. Maybe now she would come to her senses and contract with him.